New World is an upcoming massively multiplayer online role-playing game by Amazon Games, set to be released on August 31st, 2021. Explore a thrilling open world MMO filled with danger and opportunity where you will forge a new destiny for yourself as an adventurer shipwrecked on the supernatural island of Eternum. Endless opportunities to fight, forage, and forge await you among the island's wilderness and ruins. Channel supernatural forces or wield deadly weapons in a classless, real-time combat system, and fight alone with a small team or in massed armies for PvE and PvP battles. The choices are all yours. So I played in the New World closed beta, and I'm going to talk about my thoughts today. Before I do that though, I want to say that I have a beta key giveaway for the New World closed beta. As a member of the New World Content Creator or the New World Creator Program, I've gotten 5 beta keys that I can give away to you guys. So to join the beta key for the New World closed beta, all you have to do is leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below telling me why you want to be in the beta for New World. So first of all, I want to give massive props to Amazon Games Studios for the amazing progress they've had on this game since the last time we saw this. If you played during the last beta back in October, the upgrades are absolutely massive, and the game is barely recognizable, in a good way. They've really listened to the community feedback and improved on literally everything that they were originally criticized for, and the game looks absolutely fantastic if you ask me. The UI feels fantastic, feels clean, and the character not being centered on your screen makes it feel a lot more action-like, and it gives a different vibe than every other MMORPG out there. The combat builds upon this as there is no target-locked combat, and you will have to actively choose when to attack, when to block, and when to dodge. The gameplay involves no auto-locked targeting attacks, and therefore a steady hand at aiming is required. With each level, the hostile mobs are programmed with increasingly complex and strong sequences of attacking behavior skill set that will require the player to counter using their mana, stamina, and health with timed attacks, dodges, weapon blocks, retreats, or crawling stealth. You will notice certain mobs become more difficult to kill pretty early, as wolves have a charge ability, or charge-like ability, that will require you to re-target them, or at least get closer to them again before using any melee abilities, and you will encounter those wolves already at level 6. The questing in New World is absolutely amazing. Bear in mind I'm only level 12 so far, but the introduction quest, or the quest you're doing from level 1 to 10, might be the most important quest in the game itself, as that is when the game has the chance to hook you in. Basically, the questing system is absolutely fantastic, and this is how it works. So whenever you log into the game or you create your first character, you will go to a questing or an encampment basically where you have one quest giver, and the quest giver will give you different types of quests. Now instead of just having the go there, kill this, come back, go there, kill this type of quest, you have quests that will teach you a lot about the game. So the first couple of quests are usually just like go there and kill this. You have to basically kill a couple of mobs for the first couple of quests, and then you come back, you grab the next quests, and the quests are basically teaching you combat, picking up things or objectives on the floor, and then you also have quests that are teaching you about professions. So you have quests that are teaching you where to craft things, and also to go out and gather the resources that you need to craft the other things. So by doing the introduction quest or the regular quest, you will learn how to gather things, how to do the combat, how to pick up things from the floor, or like how to pick up quest objectives, and it basically uses that first couple of levels to teach you about the core mechanics of the game itself. By also just following the regular quest line, you will get yourself a mining pickaxe, you will get an axe to chop down trees, and you will also get a skinning knife. The only real harvesting tool that you will have to make for yourself that is not a part of the main questline is a fishing rod. So apart from that, you will get everything you need from just following the quest, and it teaches you everything you need to know. Apart from that, there's a couple of other things that I think New World is doing really well that I really want to point out, and I'm just gonna go quick fire here. So first of all, you have player housing. This has not been available just yet in the closed beta, or at least I don't have access to it. It might require a higher level or a higher standing with the zone itself. Also, you have multiple layers of character progression, and this is something that I really enjoy. So you have character levels, that one is obvious. You also have character attribute skills or talent points. You have weapon masteries. These are determined by which weapon you are currently using, and you gain weapon mastery points by using that weapon in combat, and each weapon will give you different masteries. So for example, sword and shield mastery will give you a shield bash ability, as well as a whirlwind ability, if you decide to put your points into that one. You can also go for pure damage increases, slow effects, bleeds, and so on. As you quest in a specific zone, you will also increase your standing within that zone, and as you do so, you can choose perks that are active within that zone. These perks include more experience gained within that zone, faster standing earnings, and also faster gathering speed and less taxes on crafting, which basically gives you player agency at the moment you do your first quest in a new world, as you can choose between those perks which will be active within that zone. Already at around level 8 you will be picked to join a faction, which will give you the choice between joining the Marauders, Syndicate, or Covenant, which unlocks faction quests and lets you start working towards faction goals. This lets you start your mid to end game journey already at level 8, which makes it feel like you're being efficient at all times, as you can complete those faction quests to save up the faction currency rewards and buy huge upgrades for later levels. All in all, I think New World looks absolutely fantastic. The graphics, gameplay and questing really appeals to me, and all of the different paths of progression makes it feel like you're always doing something to progress your character in some way, shape or form. I think the leveling experience in New World will be great, but I'm really curious to see how it will perform over time. The way I see it, there's not going to be any instanced dungeons or raids, and the game is meant to be an open world MMORPG, where a lot of the content looks like it might be player-made content, for example faction versus faction content, doing faction quests to get gear, expand your faction, build your army, build your base, upgrade your base, then either defend your base from other faction attacks, or go out and attack other faction bases. But hey, that actually sounds like a lot of fun, it's just something different than what I'm used to. New World also doesn't require a subscription in order to play it, it just has a box price of $40 US, meaning there's never that, well, I'm paying a sub for this, I better play it as much as possible to get my money's worth. There's never that saying hanging over you, and you can really just take your time and enjoy the aspect of the game that you care about. It's an open world MMORPG after all, and it's up to you to tell your story. Will you be a fighter, a crafter, a gatherer, a gold maker, trader? Maybe you just want to be an adventurer or a traveler and explore the world. The choice really is yours. So yeah, that is it guys, that is my video for New World. It's looking really good so far. Once again, I have a beta key giveaway going on, so follow the steps that I talked about earlier. Basically leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments why you want to test out New World, and you will be entered in the giveaway. The giveaway will be given away at random, so your answer to why you want to test it doesn't really matter. I'm kinda just curious what you want to test, but I'm going to choose the winners at random. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, once again leave a like, leave a sub, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.